Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to My Sports Wire. Phil Chapman here along with Monica Williams. Monica, Lady Norseman once again in the Littleton Volleyball Championship. I believe this is Tanya Grayson's 18th in a row, maybe 19th, since 2001, so 18th in a row, or 2001.
Right.
So every single year she's coached, she's been in the championship match. Interesting stat there, and Lady Norsemen have won it 21 times out of the 44 years, and this is year 45 for the Littleton tournament. And their opponent,
We're going for number 22. Yeah, we're going against Indian Creek tonight.
And what do we know about Indian Creek?
They come in with a record of 11-15-1. They're 4-2 in conference. We're 6-0 in conference with a record of 24-1. We actually have 8 common opponents on this season with them. We both have had wins against Earlville, Salmonock, Serena, Hiawatha, Leland, and Lamoille. They have lost to Amboy, Marquette, and had a loss to Serena. So they had a win and a loss against Serena. We met them head-to-head back at Newark High School, if you remember that, and September, on the 17th of September. We beat them in 2 there with scores of 25-18, 25-17.
Yeah, I remember they played really tough there.
They did. They were really scrappy, and they came out and they gave us a good contest.
Yeah, they did. Shout out to my mom and my brother watching from afar in Morris, and we're at a 3-set third-place match in front of us, Serena and Earlville. And last night, Indian Creek took Earlville in 2 straight.
We took Earlville in 2 straight.
Excuse me, Serena in 2 straight.
Serena in 2, correct. And here, Earlville took the first set, and then it went into serious overtime. The second set, was it 28-26, I think, in the second set here
right.
that Serena came back for the win. And now Serena is up here 20-14 in set number 3. Earlville has the serve here. So coming into this tournament, Earlville is ranked 4th and Serena was ranked 2nd. Those are the 2 teams that are playing, and Serena has come back and looks like they've got a good shot at the victory tonight.
Yeah, it really does. We thank our sponsors, especially our tournament sponsors, 5B's Catering. Give them a call for all your catering needs. I know they did 4,000 meals last week, and they're
this
doing
week
4,000 this week as well. They're all over the place, but they have multiple teams that can go out and service your need. I know that we use them as a thank you to the teachers every year to have a nice catered lunch for them, pulled pork, real good meal. They come in and get it all prepared for us, and then school board members serve it to the
That's
staff.
great. That's great.
So,
and I've used them for a couple of fundraisers that we put on for local people that had medical needs, and just so great to work with.
Yeah, we used them as a fundraiser when we were going to Ethiopia on a missions trip, and what a like you said, what a great group to work with, easy to work with, and you talk about generous and graceful in those fundraisers, especially.
Absolutely. And delicious food.
Oh, yeah, you can't even
man.
in there. We also thank All Points Printing in Newark. They do a lot of extracurricular printing we've been watching them over the last many years for the Newark Norsemen as they've won regionals, sectionals, super sectionals, and state stuff, and she gets those shirts done in a day's time sometimes, and those notices. I know when the boys have gone downstate, they have won on a Tuesday. They're going downstate on Thursday, and those shirts are all ready to go somehow, in some way.
Burning the midnight oil. Yeah, they do a great job on their shirts. Yeah, check them out.
I still have, like, all my shirts, and they're all great quality, and I wear them a lot.
They wash and wear well.
Yes, they do. Well, Monica just announced was the bracket, the placements for the end of the year postseason competition for all the 4 classes and for 1A as we've been watching. First, let's talk about Newark. Newark will be heading to Salmonock for their regional, and Newark will start things off, the number 1 seed of the whole subsectional, and they'll be playing Littleton opponent, Hinckley Big Rock.
Hinckley Big Rock. We'll meet the Royals there on Monday night, October the 28th at Salmonock.
Newark will also play Hinckley Big Rock October 22nd for their senior night. Looks like Serena was victorious in that third-place match.
And that game against Hinckley at home on the 22nd is indeed our last home match of the season. We're on the road the rest of the season except for the 22nd, so if you want a home match, that is the one to come out to. And honor our seniors, 7 on the team. Is that correct?
7, yep. If Newark wins that first match in the regionals, they'll head to that second match, which is going to be played on Wednesday. Normally the first seed only plays 2 matches in the regional. This year, based on our particular subsectional, there's going to be 3 matches in our regional, and Newark will play, if they win that first match, against the winner of Somonauk and Yorkville Christian. And we've played Somonauk already.
Yes, we did.
And we're victorious against them, and we have not played Yorkville Christian as of yet. Somonauk is the favorite in that one. They're a 9 seed, and Yorkville Christian is the 11 seed. Somonauk, what was that score?
We beat them just a couple weeks ago on September the 26th, and we beat them pretty handily, 25-6 and 25-9.
And then as things play out and as it moves forward, based strictly on seeds, if Newark were to get to the regional championship there, I'm having trouble seeing that, Monica.
It looks like we would probably
Parkview
play
Christian.
the winner of Parkview Christian and Schaumburg Christian.
Yeah.
If the rankings, come to pass.
If they play as they're listed there, and then you see where we'd go into the sectional semifinals with probably one of the Chicago teams. There's quite a few Chicago teams there listed.
High chance it might be Willows Academy out of Des Plaines.
Yeah, based on stats we can get.
Correct.
Those are sparse, what we can get.
And that would be at their home court. They are the host school of the sectional championship.
All of those guys moved over there. We're going to probably have to move them back here. Well, let's take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
If they stay seated, though, are we okay?
Be done. Anyone needs any kind of repair, that's what we do. We do oil changes. When we do an oil change, we do a complete look over, kind of catching anything that could go wrong. People are going on a trip and they just need an oil change, and we'll look it over and see if anything needs to be done before anything major happens. So we try to catch things before it gets worse. If they live close enough, we'll run over. If people need their keys taken out of their car, we'll do unlocks too. And if people can't afford a tow, we can, figure out something to get your car out here and try to do things as cheap as possible without, breaking the bank. Well, Dad was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer about 4 years ago, and he still was out in the shop from time to time, but just wasn't wrenching as much as he used to. So we're going to still keep things the way he would want them to be done.
All right, well, welcome back. We think the students are going to be in our way just a little bit, in your way, I should say.
Not our way.
Not our way. We'll be able to see the match, but a little bit. We've got the camera raised as high as we can go, and yeah, I don't think we'll want to adjust any of that. All right, we're trying to do our best to make sure you have the best view possible. That's our goal. Newark will play at Somonauk in that regional. Then if they make it to the sectional, the left-hand side, Willows Academy, you see that trip. That's an hour and 16 minutes based on whenever I did that map. The game is scheduled, first match at 5:30.
Yeah, it's an early one.
So
we've got first warm-ups here. Newark is the home team tonight, so we have the first 6 on the court here. See my dad there walking in the screen, Gary Anderson.
Gary just had his 48th birthday.
How does that work?
I'm not quite sure. A lot of fans here. A lot of fans out in the auditorium right now getting snacks and stuff, but quite a crowd, real nice. Student body section, both sides. A lot of fans came out for this one.
Yeah, this side here is pretty full. Down the road, away from us.
Always fun to see that. To see a lot of people come out for competition like this. Fun, cold Friday night. Great postseason volleyball time. Looking back at that map again, the sectional is played at Willows Academy. And you mentioned that, Monica, that possibly Willows Academy would be a possible team that Newark could face. We always say that we don't look ahead of anyone, of any match. We take each match as they come, but we prepare for every match, meaning you watch every single team. We have a lot of teams on this bracket to our right, and here's the bracket that's on the right. And these regionals and sectionals are just absolutely stacked with outstanding 1A volleyball teams, and that we have no idea who's going to win that.
We don't. A lot of those were 2A teams last year on top in the 2A, and now they are 1A with the new classifications with the numbers.
Yeah.
So it'll be a different trip to state for sure.
If we get to the super sectional, if we're fortunate enough for that, we go to Ackwen High School, which is another long trip, nearly 2 hours. Freeport and Ackwen, right? Or Ackwen and Freeport.
Ackwen and Freeport.
And so that's quite a trip. And if you took notice and you understand some of the conferences, many of these teams in this subsectional here that we're showing play there as a conference location. It's kind of like Newark played Lexington a couple years ago at Serena.
Right.
And Lexington had to come a long way, and it was in our backyard. So there's always those unique challenges that come in the postseason, and you never know how it's going to end up for what your ranking is going to be, but then you still don't know who's going to fall into your subsectional. And in this year, we also had the situation of who was actually going to become a 1A school with the attendance change.
They upped it from, I believe it was 230 to 299.
Correct. Yep. And then some schools like St. Thomas More, 1A school with a multiplier. They're a 2A school, and with a success of getting a third-place trophy, they go to 3A. So you don't know about those.
You don't. I believe Aurora Christian
well.
is a 2A this year.
Newark girls wearing all black tonight with
Maddie Malone pegged Coach McKinney on that one. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah, that's always their goal, I think, is
hit coach.
Hitting the coaches. PJ McKinney, he's running the junior 10 volleyball tournament, and that's hosted by Lisbon. He's the athletic director at Lisbon, and so he's hosting it at Newark High School, and that's why I believe he wasn't here last night.
Yes, that would probably be correct.
And then he made the trip today after he got done, because this is the late match, and was able to get here in time to do the warm-ups. Getting some random
Looking
conversation.
up some detail here.
Okay.
I believe.
Newark still warming up. Again, we thank all of our sponsors. Stay tuned for after the match. After the match, we'll have our player of the game, our Papa John's player of the game, and our Central Limestone Rock Solid player of the game, and we'll announce those after the match. Shout out to the Schatzberger family, watching from Waterman area. I'm sure rooting on their Indian Creek Timberwolves, maybe rooting a little bit for Maddie Chapman, as Indian Creek is near and dear to my heart, as you know, Monica. Pastor out there.
Right, and if you're in Indian Creek, my nephew is now the pastor at that church, so go check it out. Jeremy Anderson's over there at the Indian Creek campus of Village Bible Church.
Yeah, Village Bible Church Plano campus is one of our great sponsors. They always come over for the Plano Christmas Classic, announce a few games, Pastor Steve Lombardo. But we have Village Bible Church in Indian Creek. Many of you have seen or been part of some of my stuff that I've been able to do the last 4 or 5 years, and we've handed that over to Jeremy Anderson, another Norseman.
Another Norseman,
from one Norseman
he was
to
a senior
another.
on the team that won state.
2011 state champion.
And he lives there in Shabana now. They're really, really enjoying that town.
Yeah, so check that out. Service starts at 10 o'clock right there on Nokia Street. Well, we're going to hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Wiffles Hybrids is in business for one reason: to help corn growers be more profitable. With hybrids loaded with the highest performing genetics and the most advanced traits, and employees who genuinely care about your success. Plant Wiffles. Because profitability starts with better products and better people. For more information, contact Richard Kunkel, your Wiffles Hybrid Seed Rep in Newark at 815-482-0005. At Wiffles, you're more than a number.
Welcome back. Okay, we're getting ready. A minute 30 to go. Make sure to check out our tournament. And Erica Johnson, who owns All Points Printing, she's printing those up for Susie Q Foundation, and that's going towards a foundation for breast cancer awareness. So excellent thing to do. You see the website up there. You can just go to Facebook and search All Points Printing out and locate them that way. But you can order them right online and then either pick them up or she ships them to you, I think. So $20 each, and proceeds go to the Susie Q Foundation. We're getting ready, Monica.
That we are.
The 45th Littleton Girls Volleyball Championship is about to get underway. What year does that make it started? 1976? What is that? 70. Do you have the program?
What's it, the 54th?
I think it's.
Where's that information? Looking in here.
That will be
the 45th of volleyball and the 38th of soccer.
No tournament played in 1975. So that's when the conference
76.
started. So 76 was the first one in the spring.
In the spring. Those first 3 years, it was a spring sport. And then it switched to a fall sport in the fall of 77. Looks like they're going to get ready to do starting lineups here.
All right. So I wonder if they're going to do the national anthem on the championship match. I wasn't here at the start of the third and fourth place.
Neither was I. They came in right at the end of the first set, and that went 3 sets. If you missed the match before us, Earlville finished 4th, Serena finished 3rd, and then this is for 1st and 2nd here.
They're announcing Newark first. We thought Newark was the home team. Odd.
They are the home team. They're on the top of the bracket.
They're just being announced first. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Same starters as usual. Taylor, Megan, KJ, Naomi, Maddie, and Megatron. Maggie Scott, and then Cassidy Adams as well. She's the defensive specialist that will come in to play the back row. Indian Creek, I believe 2 whole teams are starting.
They are, yeah. We go to church with the whole teams. And Audrey and Clara, I know both started last night. I don't know if they'll be starting tonight. Yeah, there's Clara. She's a sophomore.
We've got a light on over there, and sometimes they don't realize that, but it's not during the game. If it is on during the game, referees will see that right away. Can't have any light on during competition.
Correct.
Except
and
for the overhead
a couple of times
lights.
you see them come over and tell someone to turn the light off on their phone that don't realize they have a flash
And many
on.
times they don't even realize it's on.
Correct. All right, it's game time here for the championship of the Little 10 Conference Tournament.
If you're watching from afar, feel free to give us a text. We love giving shout-outs. Newark is 24-1 currently coming into this match. And Indian Creek is
11-15-1. You know, that was my first coaching job, my first teaching job right out of college. I went to Wheaton College. I was Shabana then, not Indian Creek. And so I got to coach some great people over there. The whole team family being some of those. Now the next generation is playing.
all right. We're about to get underway.
You're good there. No.
I don't care. Stand up.
It looks like the serve is going to, yes, indeed. Indian Creek has first serve.
They still have the light on over there on a side note. Don't know if it'll affect anything. Service is up. Malone has it. He'll pass it back to Malone for a back row attack, and she gets a pounding right off the bat. Maddie Malone with a kill to start things off. Not a bad way to start things off. Taylor Christian serving. And a
great
block.
double block there by KJ Freeston and Megan Williams. Back row attack. She did leave just in front of that 10-foot line. You have to fully take off behind the 10-foot line.
That is a rare error for
Yep.
Malone. She is very aware of where she's at. KJ gets the kill off. Cassidy Adams serving.
Go. Looked like they had a trying to adjust this camera to get you the best views we can as we have the student fraction second right in front of us.
Nice hit there on the outside. We'll have to go with that view for now. I'll try to adjust it in between. We want the student body to be standing and cheering. We'll see what we can do. Up to Naomi. Naomi back left corner, nails that down.
KJ Freested back to serve for the Lady Norsemen with a score of 5-2.
Maddie Chapman goes to the front row. Maggie Scott will take a break. She's the libero.
A rare service error there by KJ. Maggie coming back in as our libero.
Just slightly, Monica. There you go, right there. Service. Off the net, give her the ace.
That was Audrey Hulteen with a point there.
Newark up 5-4. We know you can't see that scoreboard. We'll give you updates on that.
It's time for us to switch gears into some offense here.
Up to
Coming
Chapman.
right there.
Chapman pounds it off, and they get a lift. Nice job by Indian Creek digging that out. Good hit by Maddie Chapman.
Naomi Sweeney back to serve. The lead of 6-4.
Chapman
Great,
with a solo
great
block.
solo block. She lined herself up really nice with that hitter there. Beautiful serve there by Naomi.
Give her the ace. Nice job by Naomi Sweeney. Really put some heat on that one, Monica.
Yes, she did. 8-4 the score is here.
Into the net on that time. Newark with 2 errors so far on their service error, 1 hitting error. So far 3 errors for the Lady Norsemen. 8-5 is their lead. Service is up. Attack by Chapman, finds the back corner.
Maddie Malone now back to serve. Megan Williams coming back into the front row to hit outside. Score is 9-5.
Malone working towards that all-time leader in aces
The
for
blockers have
Norsemen.
Getting some good touches on those blocks.
Up to Chapman, hits it off the ribbon, gets the kill. 5 assists for Taylor Christian.
Score is 10-5.
Service goes the back corner and just deep. Another error for the Lady Norsemen. Lady Norsemen serving about 92.5% for the season. To Malone, and Malone annihilates it for her second kill. Shout out to my brother and his wife Melinda, Jeff and Melinda. The Dearson family watching from afar.
I see that, watching from the camper in the Wisconsin Dells. And then there's Tim Badal.
Tim Badal, big shout out to him. Maggie Scott with the ace. Dan Chapman watching.
Score is 12-6. Timeout called here by Indian Creek.
Friends, all our timeouts sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, 815-695-5500. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back here. Newark up 12-6. Maggie Scott serving. She had an ace on that first one.
Deep to 6.
Pass set. Girls up for the block and nearly get it. They keep it alive. Up to Williams. Williams pounds it down and give her her first kill of the night. Newark with 7 kills on their 13 points. Maggie with another nice serve. Little miscommunication by the Timberwolves.
Net violation there on 21. Point there to Maggie Scott. With the Lady Norseman scores 14-6.
Maggie serves from the right side. You can serve from either side of that back line. Nice dig
Great
by Naomi.
dig. Just couldn't get a play off it. Came off too low. (14-7).
Those are the things that Taylor can't worry about. If the pass isn't there, it's not there. Nothing she did incorrect. I saw her worrying about that a little bit. Nice service there by
Looks like
the
that was
Timberwolves.
Clara Hulteen back there.
14-8, service again. Malone with the pass. Up to KJ, and she gets the kill. Her second of the evening. Christian back to serve. She's 2 for 2 tonight.
A miss hit by the Indian Creek Timberwolves. Stretching the lead out now, 16-8. Taylor Christian back at the service line.
Coach Tanya Grayson has been in the championship game her entire career at Newark since 2001. She's played in this, she's coached in this match. Pretty astonishing. Newark has won this tournament 21 out of the 44 previous tournaments.
They hit that just short over the block there on a dink.
17-9, Newark in the lead. Taylor with the back set to Malone in the back row, and she pounds it just deep. (17-10). Indian Creek working it.
Dr. Russman's asking about the game, who's retired now to Florida.
Newark with another error. They have Newark fans not liking it. I don't know what it was.
17-11.
Nice hit by Malone. Free ball coming over. Should get something nice here. Nice little push by Naomi, trying to get something going. Another free ball coming. Up to Williams. Williams high and pounds it down. Give her the kill. Her second of the night. 9 assists for Taylor Christian. And here comes Cassidy Adams. She's 2 for 2 from the service line.
Score is 18-11 here in set 1 of the championship match. Great student crowds by both teams sitting right here at the end. You can't really see. You can see some of the Newark heads on the camera and Indian Creek straight across from them.
Oh, nice one-hand dig by Naomi. Set it up for Malone. Malone doesn't get a lot of it. Malone with the dig. Good set by KJ, and then Taylor will just put it over. Newark will set up their defense. Here comes Indian Creek, and they push it to the one position. That was a nice spot.
That was a great spot. They went deep to one on us, and it indeed was open.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, lot was being played right there at the net, and then they went deep to the one. That's an excellent idea by that outside hitter. 18-12 is your score. 6-point lead. Out to Malone. Malone pounds it, and they get the block. Nice block by the Timberwolves, and they pull it within 5. Service. Overpass.
Oh, great
KJ
save.
somehow saves it. And it was out.
It was out. Oh, maybe she got a touch on it that we didn't see.
No, they didn't call touch. 18-14, 4-point lead for the Lady Norsemen. Timberwolves fighting back. They go out to Malone. Malone hits it off the antenna.
A couple of rare hitting errors right there. 18-15. Indian Creek's on a little run here. It's time for us to claim this back. Great effort.
I'm guessing a timeout by Coach Grayson is in order. And it is.
18-16.
What a comeback by the Timberwolves. We'll be right back.
Wiffles Hybrids is in business for one reason: to help corn growers be more profitable. With hybrids loaded with the highest performing genetics and the most advanced traits, and employees who genuinely care about your success. Plant Wiffles. Because profitability starts with better products and better people. For more information, contact Richard Kunkel, your Wiffles Hybrid Seed Rep in Newark at 815-482-0005. At Wiffles, you're more than a number.
All right.
Well, it's time to sharpen our game up a little as we looked at the stats here. Of the 16 points that Indian Creek has, 8 of those are off of our errors. So we just have to clean up our hitting, clean up our serving, and avoid those unforced errors.
Service is up. Little miscommunication there. KJ will just put it over. Miscommunication on the Indian Creek side. And they pound it down for the kill. Pull them within one. The Indian Creek fans are going crazy.
18-17 here in set one. It's going deep, and it's out.
Just deep. Chapman will come back in. KJ back for the serve. 2-point lead for the Lady Norsemen.
Nice serve by KJ. Net violation, number 5, Maddie Chapman.
Another error for the
19-18.
Lady Norsemen. Holstein serving.
A rare error for her. I think that's her first error of the night at the service line. 20-18, Naomi Sweeney at the line to serve for the Norsemen. Nice serve.
Libero was on her knees to get that. Maggie with a nice dig. Out to Malone. Malone hits it off their hands and give her the kill, her third of the night. 10 assists for Taylor Christian. Newark pulls into a 3-point lead, and Timberwolves are going to talk it over with their last timeout. Well, one of our tournament sponsors, 5B's Catering, they're watching from Hinckley Big Rock, and we appreciate Tim Badal and his team at 5B's Catering.
We've got his son over here, Noah Badal, in the corner. I believe he's
there
cheering on
he
the
is.
Norseman, hanging out with my husband, Tully.
Excellent. Well, Newark, it looks like Malone has 3 kills, 2 kills for Megan Williams, KJ Freeston, and Maddie Chapman, a kill by Naomi Sweeney, an ace by Maggie Scott and Naomi Sweeney, blocks by Williams, KJ, and Chapman. Service is up.
Nice serve.
And give her the ace. Her second of the evening.
Is that 22 now?
Yep, 22-18.
There we go. 22-18. Consistency is key. That was a beautiful serve into position 6.
We'll try to push it, make something happen. Up to Chapman. Chapman just touches it, nearly gets the kill. Great dig by Maggie Scott.
We had a block on that. It came off of our block, and they just kind of lost where that was.
I don't even know if we blocked it, Monica. I think
it came
hit
off her
the-
hands.
Really?
It may have just come off the tape. It looked like it hit her hands, but sometimes you lose, when it goes straight up like that, you lose sight of where that block went. Hitting error by Malone. Scores 22-20 now.
Nice job by the Timberwolves, staying strong in this one. Lady Norsemen looking to pick it up, and they get an ace off of the tape. What a play.
That was quite the let serve. It's within 1 here, 22-21 in set 1.
Timberwolves looking to bring some more magic like they brought last night. Got a deep one there. Newark got fortunate for that one.
Maddie Malone back to serve.
23-21.
Megan Williams in, scores 23-21, 2-point lead here. Do or die time for both teams.
This is Malone's third serve. And they hit into the net. Newark at set point.
No errors here, ladies.
Service by Malone. Up to Chapman. Chapman pounds it down for the victory, 25-21. Her third of the night, 11 assists for Taylor Christian. And Newark is victorious. Great job by the Timberwolves. Newark wins that first set. We'll be right back.
Underhill Trucking is a proud supporter of My Sports Wire, as well as local farmers and area businesses, and we're dedicated to serving all of their needs. We currently run 10 trucks, and we do a lot of grain, we do a lot of flatbed, we do a lot of tanker. Got some local work, but we're not afraid to go far either. You could see an Underhill truck anywhere from here to Omaha. Underhill trucking has become a lot more diverse in the last decade or so. We used to be primarily just ag products, but over the past, I would say 6 years, we've gotten really big into flatbed, and in the last few years, we've gotten pretty big into tanker work. Really want to reach out to the local farmers. Without local farmers, our business never would have gotten off the ground all those years ago. And we continue to look forward to serving the local community, and it just gives you a good feeling knowing that you're working for a local farmer, hauling his grain to a local elevator, and just staying in your local community, doing what my grandfather did. Underhill Trucking has survived through lots and lots of years of competition based solely off of that we always get the job done. We'd definitely go above and beyond and go the extra mile to achieving whatever we set out to achieve. And throughout the years, businesses and farmers alike have caught on to that. And when they
We tried to move the camera here. We had a little camera difficulty coming back to start this game. I think we're on and running again.
Hey, somebody give us a shout out if we're on, if you can see us.
We became disconnected in the move of the camera, so.
Yeah, we had to restart it. Service is up. Williams goes to the deep. Libero. Nice block there. They'll keep it alive. Little miscommunication, and
we'll take it. Megan back to serve. Should be tied up now, 1-1. Oh, nice. Oh, lift.
Lift there. What a nice hit, though, by Malone.
All right, we hear from the Deersons at the Dells that it's working. Thanks, guys.
And the Schatzbergers shout out as well. Another error for the Lady Norsemen. 2-2 tied. Definitely, even though we won that set, it's definitely Timberwolf.
Yeah, they've had a lot of momentum here.
Momentum.
A lot of points in the game. They had a good touch on that. Oh, beautiful block. There was a double there. I think KJ got the only touch, but Naomi was up with her. The score of 3-2. KJ Friesta back to serve. Maddie Chapman back into the front row. It's her brother, Jacob Chapman's 18th birthday today. Nice adjustment. Just a little bit of off speed there. She didn't take that full swing as the block was right on her, and she just changed that up a little to drop it into the hole.
Newark up 4-2. Shout out to Mark Long watching, and KJ hits it short. Her second error of the night. Dan Thompson, shout out to him watching as well. 4-3.
serve receive error, I would say, there by Naomi.
Yeah, we'll have to watch
Yeah.
it. Almost weird, almost like an attack off
Yeah,
of a
like
serve.
Right.
But you're probably right that it was an overpass officially. Pass set.
Oh. Too many errors here by the Lady Norsemen. They just need to settle here and play smart ball.
All knotted up 4-4.
5-4. Indian Creek's
5-4,
up
excuse
one.
me.
Now it's 5-all. Naomi back to serve. Knotted up at 5.
Naomi has 2 aces on the night. This will be her 7th serve of the match.
And
Got
it's
it.
in. It looked like it was going long. I can see why they let that go, and it just dropped in right in front of the line. 6-5.
Yeah, you guys might not have been able to see that. Doing our best on our view. Push
Going
to the
deep
corner and
and
deep. Good play by Cassie Adams, letting it go.
It was smart. She just followed that ball all the way there before she let it go and lets it go. And that's what you should do as a back row player. Just follow that ball and make that last second decision.
Set up on the right side, girls up. And Taylor got a nice hand on a good hit by Indian Creek going away from that block. And
Yeah, it was a good slice on their part. Audrey Hiltine comes in to serve. They trail by 1, 6-7 to the Lady Norsemen. Serving error by Indian Creek. Williams back into the front row. Malone to serve. Score of 8-6. This is set 2. If you missed set 1, we took that one 25-21, but it was a hard-fought match, hard-fought set.
out to Williams. Williams hits it down and give her the kill. Hit it nearly right in the donut. Her 3rd kill. 13 assists for Taylor Christian. Malone still serving. Back row attack for Malone. Malone pounds it down, gets her 5th one of the night.
Substitution here for Indian Creek. Maddie Malone continues with the serve with the score of 11-6. I like the camera adjustment. You can definitely see over the student section a little bit better. Good serve there by Maddie.
Timeout. I marked this next serve already. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Right in front of us here, we have a lot of the JV team who holds a record of 19-3. There's a lot of talent coming up the pipeline here at Newark, and the Lisbon team here is doing well.
And so is the Newark team.
Absolutely.
Set up to Williams. Williams pounds it down. Same spot she had last time. Her 4th of the evening. Quick
That was a great connection there between Taylor and Megan. 12-6. Maddie's still at the line serving. Good block. Yep. Oh, they called it 4. I take that back. No touch.
Wow, I had a touch there, but apparently not. Down ref called that immediately.
And they do have a better view than we do. They attempted a back row attack into the net on that one.
Malone has been serving out here. This will be her 11th serve in the match. Got the touch, Taylor did. Chapman hits it wide. Her first error of the night. Thought it was a pretty good set by Taylor.
Great
Nice pass.
passing, great form.
Malone pounds it, they dig it out. Up to Chapman. Chapman hits it, and Libero pounds it out. Her fourth of the night. Megatron back to serve. Maggie with 4 serves so far, 1 ace. Out to Williams. Williams didn't get that one, but nearly enough. Almost. Free ball coming over. Should get something nice here. Up to KJ. KJ up.
They're going to save that one.
Free ball coming over. Maybe back to Malone right here. And it is. And Malone pounds it. And they can't handle it. Too hot to handle that one. Her 6th of the night.
Pulling ahead here with a good lead for us, 16-7. Maggie Scott still serving.
That ball did not move. That was a knuckler. Give her 2 aces now in the evening. Timeout, Indian Creek. Their second and last timeout. We'll take a quick one. We'll be right back. Thanks to our other tournament sponsor, All Points Britain, Erica Johnson. You can find both All Points Britain and 5B's Catering on Facebook. Just search them up. You'll find them. Lots of pictures for both of them.
17-7.
Little battle going on, and a back row attack. Give Megan Williams the kill on that one. On the overpass and the back row attack air. You can't block it either like that as well if you're in the back row.
Yeah, back row can't block. They can't jump and break the plane in the net and set the ball over the net at any point. 19-7. Got your wife down there taking some pictures.
Just deep.
So close.
Very rare air.
Photo shot right there. (19-8). Nice up by Maggie. What a great passer.
And Williams, they dig it out somehow. Nice job by the Timberwolves. Williams will just put it over. And a touch, and Naomi wisely lets
Yes.
that go. I don't know how
That was
she
really
anticipated
close.
that.
And the
Newark's-
ref has the perfect view right there.
That he does. Newark stretches the lead to 12, 20-8.
Taylor's had a lot of serves tonight as well, hasn't she?
This will be her 7th, and
Okay.
she is 7 for 7. And someone hit the net. I believe
I
it
think
was
KJ. KJ freezed it. 18. 20-9. Audrey Hulteen, it looks like back to serve. No, Clara Hulteen back to serve for the Timberwolves.
Shout out to Jeff Passacarnis watching.
Oh, good try.
Him and his family.
My Megan and the Hulteen girls share an aunt and uncle. Did you know that?
Jim Likeness was here, or Sherry Chapman, one of the two. Sherry is often referred to as Jim Likeness in the family. KJ with the kill.
20-10. Megan, 21-10. I'm sorry. Megan Williams back to serve.
Free ball going over. Set to Sweeney, and Sweeney pounds it. She has 1 kill in the night, trying to get her second. Nice hit by the Timberwolves, 21-11. Adams comes in. Service up. Pass set to Malone. Malone pounds it to a wide open area, nearly hits our camera. Her 7th.
She saw that block. Did you see that? It went,
Yeah.
just sliced it right to the side of it. Just took it sharp to the inside. Score of 22-11, and looks like we have Lex Laurie back to serve.
And she found a nice spot. 22-12. And they'll do a quick rotation there, and Megatron with the pass. Up to Malone.
Good adjustment.
Nice play by the Lady Norsemen. Malone with the kill. Good decoy by Chapman.
23-12. And Naomi Sweeney's at the line. How many serves is this for her
This will be
tonight?
her 10th. She has 3 aces so far in the evening. Nearly got a 4th.
And it sneaks over for the kill. Bump kill on that one.
That's the one where the setter's waiting for that second pass, and instead it goes right to her spot, and she didn't even see it. That happens.
23-13. Set 2 of the championship match. Make
And
that 24. We are at match point right now. We won the first set 25-21, and we are up 24-13. We have a sub here.
Quick substitution. Malone with her 12th serve. Free ball going over. Should get something good here. They go up to Chapman. Chapman pounds it down, give her the kill. Her 5th of the night. 21 assists for Taylor Christian.
That's the 22nd tournament championship for the Lady Norsemen.
25-13. Good job by Indian Creek. We'll be back to name our players of the match. Stay tuned for that. They're doing a quick picture right now. We're going to go back to the auditorium mic when they announce Newark. Picture of the second place team. Newark getting the championship for the 22nd time. Nearly 49% of the time that they have participated, or the tournament's been going on, they have won the championship. Let's go over some stats here real quick. Cassie Adams perfect from the service line, 3 for 3. Maddie Chapman had 5 kills and a solo block. Taylor Christian perfect from the service line, 7 for 7. She also had 21 assists on the night. No errors on anything for Taylor. KJ Freestead had 3 kills and 2 blocks. Maddie Malone was 11 for 12 from the service line with an ace. She also had 8 kills. Remember, we don't have digs. We get those after the match. We restat those. Maggie Scott, she was 8 of 9 on serving with 2 aces.
With a lot of great
digs. A lot of great digs. Naomi Sweeney was 9 of 10 with 3 aces. She had a kill and 2 blocks. Megan Williams had 5 kills in the match. And Lex Lowry was perfect from the service line.
There you go, 1 for 1.
1 for 1. Newark improves to 25-1, and they win their 22nd Littleton tournament. Monica, we're going to name our rock solid player of the game and then our Papa John's player of the game. Who are we going with in our rock solid player of the game?
We're going to go with Maggie Scott tonight. Maggie served 8 out of 10 from the line, 2 of those being aces. And like we said, we don't have the dig stats here, but I'm sure she led in the dig stats for tonight, no question. She plays a great back row, incredible passing form, and great accuracy for our libero. So that definitely goes to Maggie tonight. Did a great job. Yeah,
great anticipation of where that ball is going to be. Great anticipation of coming up, pulling that ball up in the air on those digs. And she's a huge factor for these 25 wins that Newark has had so far. And our Papa John's player of the game, Monica, who are we going with?
We're going with Taylor Christian. She had no errors on the night. She served 7 for 7 from the line. She had 1 kill attack, and she had 21 aces with no setting errors on the night. So she
assists.
Had assists. What did I say?
Aces. that would
have been outstanding.
Outstanding, yes.
But 21 assists on the night. So Taylor had a solid performance. Much credit to the Indian Creek team. They came out really fighting, especially the set number 1 was really a dogfight back and forth. We definitely increased the lead earlier in that second set, but it was fun to see the girls really come back and play strong.
Yeah, congratulations to everybody, the Lady Norsemen. Maybe we'll try to get, let's get Maddie Chapman to come up here, and we can talk to her.
Maddie Chapman?
Yeah, let's get Maddie Chapman. Can you go get her? I know she's taking pictures with family members that are coming. And then maybe we can get Naomi Sweeney.
Grab a couple seniors.
Yeah, a couple of the captains, senior captains. Here comes Maddie.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to hand my headset off, so it was great
being with you folks tonight. You go celebrate with your family.
I will.
Okay, thanks, Monica. Monica Williams, our broadcaster always. She's going to go celebrate with her daughter and her family. We're bringing Maddie Chapman in here right now. Let her get her set up before we turn her on. All right, Maddie, are you there?
Yes, here I am.
Hey, Maddie, you had 5 kills on the night, a solo block. You won for the 22nd time the Littleton tournament. You are now 25-1. What do just those quick stats mean? And then we'll talk a little bit about some other things. Go ahead.
Well, our defense was definitely on today, so that was super helpful for me. And although it was a decent-sized crowd today, Taylor Christian kept her cool and gave me some really good sets, so that helped me out a lot.
Yeah, Taylor Christian was our Papa John's player of the game. She had 21 assists, no errors, and 7 for 7 from the service line. You won again. It's Indian Creek did an excellent job tonight. You guys kept your composure, even in that first set where it ended up being 25-21. What could you say for the resilience of the team?
Well, Indian Creek, their team did very good. They came out with a lot of energy and they were ready to play. But we made some goals before the game, and those helped us. We always make 3 goals before each game, and those helped us get through even when we went down, and we just kept on playing. Mom's taking a picture here. We just kept on playing, and Coach told us that this is not who we are, and that we need to pick it up and show people that we're Newark. We're not, this is not how we play. So that helped us out a lot.
Yeah, we definitely needed to pick it up there. They had our number for a little while, we had a lot of errors through the match, and we were able to pick that up really well. And what can you say about 5B's catering?
It's really good. I could go for some 5B's catering right now.
Yeah,
I would love that.
That would be tremendous. Yeah, they're one of our tournament sponsors, and shout out to Tim Badal watching, maybe even listening right now. And
yes, Tim Badal, what's up, bro?
Yeah, we appreciate 5B's catering. Next week, you have one match against Leland on Thursday at Leland, and then you go to the Bloomington tournament, which is going to be a very tough, intense tournament.
Yes.
Last year we lost in the championship match. I'm guessing you're looking forward to that.
Yes, we're very excited for that. We lost in the championship there last year, so we're hoping to come out strong, see what we can do.
Maggie, are you leaving?
Yeah, it'll be a fun week. We gotta really challenge ourselves in practice with only one game and it being a conference game. But yeah, we'll work hard in practice and take care of our bodies, and hopefully we can be physically and mentally ready for this weekend. Next weekend.
If you had say one thing that you really want to focus for yourself as you prepare for the tournament and the postseason, what's that one thing that you want to focus on for yourself?
Honestly, I need to sleep more. It's a big thing that's affected me, and usually that's not a thing you would say, but when I sleep, I'm more energetic and I'm more focused on actually playing the game, not just getting through the game. So that'll be a big thing for me this week.
Yeah, that's a great one, though, Maddie. I appreciate that, and I'll talk to your dad. Maybe he can enforce.
It's a bit of a struggle.
Yes, take your phone away earlier.
Yes.
That would help.
Yep.
Well, we're going to bring Maggie Scott in. Thank you, Maddie. Congratulations on the championship. That's Maddie Chapman, senior captain for the Lady Norsemen. We're going to get Maggie Scott up here, another senior captain for the Lady Norsemen. All right. Megatron, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Maggie, you were the Central Limestone Rock Solid Player of the game tonight. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, excellent game for you. Good defense. Way to anticipate early on those either the kills or the little pushes over the top. Excellent serving. Once again, I'm sure you're thinking only about that air you had. You have very few errors. I think you're around 94% serving this year, which is absolutely unbelievable. You guys stayed resilient and stayed focused. You won that first set 25-21. You're not used to having games that close this year. You're 25-1 this year, but you're not used to a lot of sets getting to that close. What can you attribute to your focus to get back in there, win that set, and then come back and win pretty significantly in that second set?
I mean, we started off pretty strong, so that was good. And then I feel like once we got a big lead, we kind of settled a little bit, which we need to work on, which we will Tuesday. But the biggest thing was just finishing strong, gaining momentum, so we could go in and just make sure they couldn't have that chance in the second set either. So. Yeah,
you did. You took it to them right away and took that quick lead, and you never looked back in that second set. You were up 12 or 13-6 at one point in that first set, and they caught up. I think you guys had, it was like maybe 18-7. Excuse me. And they caught right up, and it was errors. It was real nice hits by them. They were hitting spots in the deep one, and and finding those areas, but you guys stayed strong. You play Leland on Thursday. You then go to a big tournament in Bloomington over the weekend on Friday and Saturday. What do you need as the libero need to work on in prepping for that Bloomington tournament, and then what does the team need to work on in order to be focused for that?
I think for me, just making sure everyone stays confident and doesn't hang their heads when we make errors, because that showed tonight, and I think we really need to work on that because that's a big part of our game, especially as we move forward into Illinois Wesleyan when we hit the bigger competition. And I think as a team, we just need to clean stuff up, and we'll be much better that way.
Yeah, no doubt, and I agree. It is about making sure those errors are cleaned up, and you know what? Everybody makes errors, and that's okay. And I think that's an excellent point that you said is not reacting when you make those errors. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can't change it, so might as well just move forward.
Yeah, and actually use it at that energy to do something even more extreme the next time.
Yeah, use it as motivation.
That's right. Great group of fans that came out tonight, all across the whole stands, adults and student body. Great to see that. What would you say if we brought in a large plate of 5 Bs for you right now? Would you be happy about that?
Oh, I'd be very happy about that. That sounds real good right now.
Yeah, shout out to Tim Badal once again watching. This is Maggie Scott, senior captain, libero. Your all-time leader in digs for the Newark Norsemen, and that just keeps growing every single match. You keep adding to that. What do you attribute your ability in that? Because in the off season, you have been doing a lot of basketball.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of basketball, but the biggest thing is I train a lot with Doc Shoot, and he really just works with me on everything with agility, strength, lateral movement. I mean, my jump from my lateral movement from my sophomore to junior to this year has been like incredible, and it's all because of the drills I do with him, and he just knows everything to do, so I give a lot of credit to him.
Yeah, a lot of lateral movement required as a libero. For a libero for a strong volleyball 1A team like this. You're seeing a lot of action. I just recently rewatched the state championship game, and you had a lot of action in that match. You've seen the postseason come out. Have you seen the schedule? Playing Hinckley Big Rock, 5Bs, Tim Badal. He's from Hinckley Big Rock. We play them in the opening round of the regionals. Then we'll play, if we can get past them, we play the winner of Somonauk versus Yorkville Christian to get into the finals of the regionals. And most likely, at least according to paper, we play Parkview Christian Academy.
Okay. Where's that at?
Somonauk.
Nice.
So we actually have a local place that we get to go to because Somonauk is now 1A again. So we're thankful for that. Finally is right. So college, any thoughts about that? What's happening with that? Or
I'm actually taking a visit to Grace Christian University. I'm leaving at like 4 in the morning tomorrow.
Tremendous.
And I'm going up there to talk to the volleyball coach and then obviously talk to the basketball coach.
Quick photo op. Excellent. So both sports you're looking at, and obviously your skill level, you can handle both sports very much. The basketball, did you see my email go out the other day? Something like 26 days away from the opening practice of basketball. I know you're pumped for that. And I'm really hoping that you're really, really tired at that opening
I
tournament.
hope so too.
Because we make it to
that's my hope.
The state tournament.
Yep.
And I know that's your focus as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time. I know you have to get ready. Maggie Scott, senior captain, libero, all-time leading digs for the Lady Norsemen. Well, for Monica Williams, all the Newark fans here, thanks for joining us, friends. I'm Phil Chapman. Until next time.